Hello again, everyone. Hey, we just finished another lesson in First Peter chapter 3. It was a great lesson. We dove right in, and there was something that Peter said that was really radical at the time of its writing. And sometimes it's missed by people as they read through the scriptures. And it's really in the first 5 and 6 and 7 verses of First Peter as he talks about men and their responsibilities. See, at this time in the history of mankind, the Roman Empire gave very little credence to women. Men were in control of everything. Men actually, most scholars believed, thought of women and children as being controlling over them. And the Roman law backed them up by saying that they were property. So Peter tells men to think of it differently. He says that women, your wives, are heirs to the kingdom of God, which means they're equal in the sight of God. And he also tells them that if they continue to act as the Romans do, and they don't treat their wives as an equal, they don't treat their wives with respect, God's not going to listen to their prayers. It's another part of the preparation of serving that Peter is trying to teach these individuals as they're living different than what culture is moving at the time. So with that said, another part that comes up is talking about controlling your tongue. You know, we all get upset. We can have frank conversation. That's not what this is talking about. It's talking about being malicious, lying about someone, raising that eyebrow, saying, well, I don't know about them, putting doubt. That's not what Christians do. Christians speak the truth. Christians have conversations. Christians deal with things in a different manner than the world does. I thought both of those points in 1 Peter chapter 3 were very important. But then later on in chapter 3, in verse 15, he tells the people living at the time that they have to do this. But in your hearts, revere Christ as Lord. Always be prepared to give an answer to everyone who asks you, to give a reason for the hope that you have. But to do this with gentleness and respect. You see, when we change our lives, we change our conduct. When people are in need, or when people see that you're different, they may come to you and ask you, why are you different? Are you ready to share the message of Christ? Are you ready and bold enough to say, this is my hope. This is why I'm happy. This is why I do what I do. Something to think about as we get ready for chapter 4, as Peter puts all this together and really challenges us at a level that we haven't seen yet in this book, and also reminds us of how difficult it is to be a Christian. How difficult in any time, but specifically in the time of the Romans and even today in the world. So I hope you'll join us. Next week we'll have an update on chapter 4. Thanks again for watching.